YouTube. How's everybody doing? This is DMA, and I'm back with another video. And I just got done watching NXT Takeover London. I didn't get to see the pay-per-view when it aired at 3 o'clock because I had to do stuff around the house and get ready for Christmas, which is next week. So that's why I haven't been able to watch it. But I found some time this evening to watch it. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. This was a great show. This was fantastic. Um, Other than the Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews match, which I will get to, every match on here delivered. And that is one reason why I love NXT, because this show was what I expected. Okay, this was everything I expected from NXT, and let's just jump right into it. The first match we had was Asuka versus Emma, and I was really surprised that this was the first match, because I thought the first match was gonna be the tag team titles match, the NXT tag team titles. That's what I thought. But no, this was the first match, and this match was great. This was a really good match. It started off slow, like in the beginning, but then it picked up. It was fantastic, and I've seen Asuka before. Okay, I've seen her before. Um, in Japan, I've seen her before in Japan. I've only seen one match from her, and she's really, at the time she was really good, but now that she's in NXT, I think she's even better than when I first saw her. And I can't remember the match that I saw her in, but um, this was a really good match. And Emma looked amazing, okay? And that lipstick, oh, that goth lipstick was so beautiful on her. But anyway, um, I'm really liking Emma's character here. Her music, you know, fits her character really well. And it's just phenomenal. This was a phenomenal match. The ending was really funny, I thought, where Dana Brooke, I think that was her name, and was she in TNA? Can anybody tell me if Dana Brooke was in TNA? Because I swear I've seen her in TNA. Can anybody tell me if she was in TNA? Because I really want to know. Um, but yeah, so there was a point in the match where Dana Brooke handed Emma a dog collar, which I believe it was a dog collar. I'm not sure what it was, but I believe it was a dog collar. Gave it to her, and then she, was gonna use it, but then Asuka, she did that kick, that kick that knocked out that other girl last week. I can't remember her name, and she was giving her that chokehold or whatever it was called. But the ref, was distracted by Dana Brooke, and then the ref saw that thing that was on the ground and thought Asuka had it, and then Asuka, of course, got distracted by Dana Brooke, but she hit Emma with that kick, and the match was over. This was a phenomenal match, I have to say. Great match. Then we move on to the tag team titles, the NXT tag team titles, which had the champions, Dash and Dawson, who I actually like these guys. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I do like them. I think they're really good, against Enzo Amore and Big Kaz Swaft. I believe that's how I'm saying it. Um, this was good. This was really good. Dash and Dawson ended up winning. Back their titles, and I really do think it's sad that Swaft, Enzo and Kaz haven't really gotten their big push yet. They're very talented. Don't get me wrong; those guys are talented, but I'm really sad that they haven't gotten that big push yet, and it's pretty sad, actually. It really is. But this was a good match. I can't say nothing bad about this. Then we go to Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. This match was slow. I didn't particularly like this match. This was one of the matches. This was the match that I didn't like on the show, which was sad because I do like Baron Corbin and I love Apollo Crews, but these two I don't think mesh well. I just really didn't think this match was any good. I'm sorry, I just didn't like this match. Then we go to probably the shocker of the night, in my opinion. Bailey, uh, the NXT champion versus Nia Jax. And before I say anything about this match, I just want to say they showed a backstage segment between forget the announcer's name. God, Nia Jax was interviewed. There you go. She was interviewed and she was interrupted by Asuka. But she finished the interview anyway. But she, at one point in the interview, was interrupted by Asuka. And if that match happens, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Nia Jax versus Asuka. I think that would be a hell of a great women's match. I think that would be a phenomenal match. But anyway, Bailey versus Nia Jax was obviously fantastic. I do like Bailey. I really do. I think she's growing. But I just don't see her as the right woman to hold that belt, if that makes any sense to anybody, because she's over with the crowd. The fans love her. She is very talented. She's grown a lot from her character, but I just don't know. I just don't think that, she was the right person to hold that belt. If that makes any sense to anybody. Nia Jax, there was a point in that match where I thought Nia Jax was going to win. I really thought Nia Jax was going to win that match, but she didn't. Bailey came off top, which, oh my god, Bailey winning that match, that was the shocker, because she got pounded really, really bad, and I'm like, oh my god, Nia Jax is going to win this. And she kicked out of her finishing move, I think, 2 times. I'm not particularly sure. But, she pinned her a lot, and Bailey kicked out, and then Bailey won. Phenomenal match. Just great. Then we get to the main event. This was a good match, too. This was a really, really fantastic match. Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor. Now, I have to call out somebody. And that somebody is Wrestling Talk Show. I remember you talking about how you think that the Demon Finn Balor, which he came out as the Demon Finn Balor, by the way, but I will get to that. You said that Finn Balor in that demon character is the heel, and the Finn Balor without the demon makeup is the face. I don't necessarily see that because Samoa Joe's the heel and Finn Balor was the face and he came out as the demon character. So I don't really see that. And that's not a knock on you, buddy. I just don't see that. But anyway, this match was fantastic. Okay, I really, really liked this match. There were a couple of points where, again, I thought Joe was going to win. But obviously he didn't, Obviously he didn't. And he performed the crossface on Finn Balor, and Finn Balor turned it into a pin, and then he got back into the crossface. There's nothing more I can say about this match. It was fantastic, okay? Finn Balor, he did that move. He was going to do that move onto the steps, but Joe on the steel steps, but then Joe flipped out of the way, and Finn Balor landed on the steps, and I'm thinking, oh my god, he probably has a broken leg from doing that, because that's real steel, but nope, he didn't do that. and he missed the what the heck is that move called? The Clayea kick or some move. He missed that. He missed that Clayea kick 2 times. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I sure did. Or maybe it was the camera angle that it was that or maybe it was the camera angle that it was motioned into, but I could see that Finn Balor missed those 2 kicks to Samoa Joe. But anyways, this was a great show. I loved it. I would definitely watch it again. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I hope you guys have a really great Christmas, because next week is Christmas, or a nice Hanukkah. I think this is day 8 of Hanukkah. I'm not particularly sure if you're Jewish. But guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Please give it a like. Please comment. Please share this video if you want to. And yeah, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.